think we were able to catch up with regards the diagnosis already. I think supposed to be international parental and paratic tumors.
Okay. Thank you for that information, Alex. Welcome to this conference, Dr. Tondo and the 27 medical students from the Zamboanga Medical School Foundation. Thank you and welcome. Okay, let's proceed. Regarding the use of frozen section during the operation, what guidelines can you give regarding its rational use? Can we ask Richard Aspedo?
With regards to the frozen section, we would request for it when we think that it will change our management, but it does not give us a result that will change our management. I would not more request for it.
Can you hear reactions from Zamboanga? Dr. Minili Enriquez, welcome, Minili.
Doctor, I agree.
You agree? Can you paraphrase what was said? If that's all right with you, Minili.
It will not change the management. I will not request any intro or frozen section.
Any more reactions from Zamboanga?
There are no more reactions.
Okay. So we're practically through with all the diagnostic processes. Can we now proceed to the treatment? Regarding treatment, can you give us general guidelines? Dr. Bobby Simbulan from Tondo. Treatments of head and neck tumors.
You remove all the gross tumors.
So the question is, give us some guidelines in the treatment of head and neck tumors. So that will include, as we said, the three possible causes of head and neck tumors are inflammatory, neoplastic, malignant, and benign neoplastic. So can you give us some guidelines as to its category? Can we hear from Arnel?
Well, for the general guidelines for the treatment of head and neck tumors, if it's you are considering malignancy in this patient, so you have a good margin to remove all gross tumor. But it's up to you, it's up to the physician if you would have your margin to cm by cm as long as you have a good comfortable margin. And the reconstruction of this after this shall we say mutilating procedure in this patient, and how it would affect the patient to his functional capacity after the operation. So I think that would be the general guidelines for treatment of head and neck tumors.
Okay, let me try to amplify on that question. Let's try to break them down into three parts. So what are the general, usual treatment for inflammatory tumor? Can we ask Dr. Minili Enriquez?
First, the general guidelines will be either medical or surgical. For surgical first, it could be excision, or it could be incision and drainage, reconstruction, or rehabilitation. And for tumors, it can be incision.
Let's just confine our discussion for the moment on inflammatory tumors. Mainly, suppose you have a parotitis. What would be the treatment?
For inflammatory, doctor, it would be medical. If there
Specifically,
is abscess, then we would go to surgical incision.
can you be more specific as to the treatment? Suppose you have parotitis. What kind of a medical treatment would you give? Immediately.
We would give antibiotics, doctor.
Suppose it's a viral parotitis.
For this would be supportive.
Suppose it's an abscess. What kind of a surgical treatment would you institute?
But we would opt to do incision and drainage.
Suppose you're dealing with a benign neoplastic tumor of the head and neck. What would be the treatment of choice? Can we ask Head&Neck from Zamboanga?
The treatment of choice is excision of the mascot.
Now, suppose you're dealing with a malignant head and neck tumor. As we know, there are 3 cancer treatment modalities: chemotherapy, surgery, and radiotherapy. Let's just for the moment confine ourselves to the surgical treatment. So what are the usual surgical procedures being done for malignant head and neck cancers? Can we ask June?
If the tumor is malignant and intraoperatively, your assessment that all the parotids involved probably do for total parathyroidectomy.
Can we ask reactions or additions from the residents from Zamboanga? Can we ask Sami? Sami, can you amplify the treatment of malignant head and neck cancers?
It could be an excision, wide excision, could be radical neck dissection, modified radical neck dissection.
Okay. Any addition from Tondo? So suppose what would be the treatment for the primary tumor? Dr. Head&Neck.
The treatment is a wide excision of the primary tumor.
Suppose after the wide excision you ended up with a huge defect. What would be the surgical procedure that you're going to do?
You do reconstruction.
Now how about the nodes? What would be the surgical treatment for nodes?
You do radical or modified radical neck dissection.
In other words, you do neck dissection. Now what are the general indications for doing a neck dissection? Dr. Minili Enriquez.
Patient, doctor, will be a palpable lymph node.
Any addition from Tondo? Richard?
I agree that when we do there is palpable lymph nodes, we do neck dissection.
Want to add something, Rex, about?
We do neck dissection on palpable lymph nodes suspected of heavy malignancy.
Okay, do you all agree the addition of Dr. Rex Kiambao? You have lymph nodes, at the same time it must be suspected to contain metastases. Any reaction from the other side? Zamboanga?
Hello, Dr. This is Maya. Yes, we agree with the resident over there that you should do neck dissection if your primary consideration should be malignancy.
Okay, so we're practically through with the questions and answers portion. And through this questions and answer portion, we've brought out the pertinent processes and approaches in the management of head and